showing nothing.
Alright, you're good now.
Are we good now?
Zach, can you double check?
Zach's always
Wait a
had
minute,
technical
you was on the live
difficulties.
feed and couldn't tell where it was?
This is Brandon we're talking about, man. Come on.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, we're good? Okay. Alright, y'all, welcome back. Episode 7 of the Let's Go Carl podcast. Lil Carl.
Well, Carl.
Big Carl.
Hungover Carl, a.k.a. Real Carl.
So, we was out last week because of Memorial Day, but, you know, we want to thank our sponsors first off this week. Calm down, Brandon. I got this. I want to thank RCP America, Barstow Motorsports, Candace Keeley, and Brad from United Rentals for keeping us going week in and week out, being able to get more stickers and everything for everyone at different tracks and spread the word about the podcast and just get us going. But Josh wanted to talk about this week. What'd you do this week, Josh?
Well, we started the week off. You know, we had our last show a couple weeks ago. I wasn't told to bring no work clothes because I thought we were just going to hang out. And turns out somebody needed a clutch replaced in their truck, so we started working. Thankfully, Brandon got under there and realized the slave cylinder was messed up, so we decided to replace that first. Of course, called the first auto parts store, and they said, is that for the brakes? I said, no, for the clutch. And they said, okay, so would that be under transmission? Like, I don't know how y'all stuff's organized. It could be. So, put on hold for a little bit, come back. Well, we don't have one at this store, but we have one at another store. I'm like, all right, well, see what they want to do. And they wanted to call a different store that was closer. Called them, and they said, whatever auto parts, please hold. And then I held, and I held. And I would probably still be on hold. I finally said, look, it's going to be faster just to go. So we go to the store. Zach's in there asking for parts. And Brandon's like, we're just sitting in the car. And I go, Brandon, let's go ask the guy for muffler bearings. Turns the car off. Let's go. So they get Zach and tell him, yeah, we don't have your part here. Brandon goes, oh, what about muffler bearings? And the guy spends about 30 minutes trying to find muffler bearings.
Oh my God. Y'all are wrong.
I like Napa's answer, though. You're going to go back to the dealership for that part.
Yeah, they told us I had to go back to the dealership.
For 1990.
Okay.
I had to go to the dealership.
We got that replaced. Zach got to feel the joys of bleeding out a clutch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
One-handed?
He got that calf right there when he got bigger.
Remember the last time we bled the brakes in his car, I thought he was going to cry.
I was in there for like an hour. I'm starting to cramp up. I'm like,
Don't
I
you
did
know what
this.
you're doing?
I'm in his car pumping his brakes too, though.
Personally, I don't think the
Come
brakes
on.
as bad as the clutch because you can switch feet easier. It's harder to pump the clutch with your right foot.
That's true.
Yeah.
So at least the brakes you can switch out. But that
Especially
clutch,
when you have a
man.
man-sized foot. This is a problem.
I mean, your leg's like double dog. I mean, I just gotta put the foot on it and go down.
Well, we did end up finally finding one and get that fixed. And we're under there, and Brandon goes, hey, put drive shaft back in. So slide drive shaft in. I go, Zach, you got a wrench? I got you a socket and a ratchet. I'm like, oh, that'd probably work. And then I'm under there, I'm using that, and Zach's like, here, I'll put the top bolts in. So he's putting them in. I look over. This man's got a ratchet wrench. You know, one of them fancy ones with the ratchet on the closed end?
Mm-hmm.
He's using the box end.
Oh, I get paid by the hour.
That's them PI Tech guys, man. That's how
I
it
get
works.
paid by the hour.
You got a 15-minute job, and they gotta bill it out for 2.5 hours. So.
Sorry.
So I snatched that out of his hand. Like, give me that.
So did y'all actually put a clutch in the truck?
No.
So you mean tell me your truck's been parked this long for a slave cylinder?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're terrible.
Well, we don't. I mean, I got one. I can put it in. This is too much work right now. Too hot for all that.
How to cut the whole exhaust out.
Yeah, I ain't got no exhaust now.
Sounds like a
It
beast.
sounds good.
For sale if anybody wants to buy it.
Nobody wants your shit.
Bring $2,000, you can have it. It just don't have first.
Well, it has first.
It has the rest of the gears.
Yeah. It literally, first is like, you gotta force it, and then second's a little hard, and then third, fourth, overdrive's all easy. First gear's a little rough.
Synchro. Not a big deal.
We was testing the clutch out. Somebody forgot that this wasn't a Burt. I go, Zach, push the clutch in, push it first, and bump the starter. And he goes, Brandon goes, what's that gonna do? I just gonna tell me if the clutch is working. He goes, no, they need to let the clutch out. I go, what? He goes, oh, sorry. This ain't a Burt no more.
And
We
that
got a
is-
bird in there.
That is your 18 straight feature winner and an outlaw for it, guys.
I'm so glad you recognize it.
Good, man. Just camping. Took the RV out behind Old Town. We're getting some hand signals. Are we in trouble?
She wants my phone. Go ahead, continue.
But yeah, we was camping out behind Old Town. Me and my parents, brother, and the two little wiener dogs, and yeah, just a couple days out there with the RV. Watched the Indy 500. Attempted to watch the Coke 600, but it did nothing but rain. So I had to wait till Monday to do all that. But the Indy 500, man, was a pretty interesting race. Thought there was going to be a fatality because of a tire flying through the air, but luckily all it did was hit a car, not a person.
God, that went that way.
Yeah. But had some flips, had some hard wrecks. Pretty interesting race. The one thing they did that I was surprised they did was they red flagged it with 2 to go, so then they could have a 1-lap shoot up to the end. I thought for sure they was just going to under caution. I was glad they didn't do that.
Big controversy on that deal too.
Yeah, he's done it. Yeah. One lap to go, we're going right through his door.
I would.
Hey man, don't wreck the 23 next weekend.
I don't care who's in
Wrong guy.
it. Wrong guy.
I don't gotta worry about it.
Oh, he said you ain't nothing.
Damn!
He said he's seen
He
you
said
guys.
you ain't got no nipples, Doug.
Hey, you seen the way I passed in at Hendrick County?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
in
do you
the
the
street
same
stock,
way.
in the street stock.
Said, I'm gonna wave at you.
Boys, settle down.
You're talking about he was doing faster lap times than you did in your tree stop.
I don't know that we want to go down that road.
Alright.
You got any special?
Next order of business.
Yeah, it was cool to Mr. Barstow brought out his hot rod for the car show, so went down, hung out with him for a little bit, him and his wife. Went down the next night to get some pizza from one of the local places, and was strolling through the parking lot and started hearing some yelling. And I looked up, and there was 2 cars parked in the middle of the parking lot, and they was yelling at each other, and then they started pushing and shoving, and next thing I know, somebody's yelling for police, and I don't know what was going on. They wasn't speaking English, so I'm not sure what it was about. Some kind of disagreement in the Old Town parking lot,
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
I'm riding up on my golf cart like, oh, I guess I'll go this way. I don't want none of that.
Steven, how'd your stuff go, man?
It was good. We had a great time. We too were in Orlando and went to Old Town Saturday night. So yeah, it was a good time. Went to the beach, got sunburnt, enjoyed it.
Big old whale in the water.
That was me.
When are you racing next?
Saturday night.
Where? No one cares. Thank you. Next.
East Bay.
No comments.
Hey man, somebody's got to chase a championship around here. The rest of us ain't. He's won more races this year than the rest of us.
Ooh.
The only thing he's beat me to is the Golden Corral.
I'll have you know, I got 3 heat race wins and a B main and an A main feature win. All right.
How'd you win that, B-Man?
Shut your dirty mouth.
He won it by half a lap, so what he won it by?
Yep.
It's on Floyd Racing to prove it. Bitch.
That's the only spotlight he got.
Whatever.
So, anything else here? Got anything exciting coming up? Nipples?
No.
Is your car washed?
Nope.
They both.
Oh, hey, I'll tell you what I did do yesterday. I did a big boy thing. I went and bought me a trailer yesterday.
I seen that. I drove by and I was like, that's not Aaron's trailer. I was like, that thing looked new.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, good job, buddy.
I did.
What'd you get?
24-foot enclosed.
No more
What year?
assault trailer door.
2023.
Brand new, dog.
Yep, we ain't got the assault trailer door no more.
Look, it ain't
You
gonna
gotta-
get off with your head.
My trailer's got the same syndrome as Timmy Gay's trailer. It takes 3 people to pick the damn back door up.
Damn. So, dealer gave him
Oh my god.
a cream pie.
What?
Is that Ricky?
Yeah.
I knew it was Ricky.
That's awesome.
Oh, Lord.
Well, it's been like Christmas in my shop.
Yeah.
Brand new headers came in
Oh,
from
no.
ProFab. Got brand new Hendra motor sitting there. Now I got the itch again to put my car back together.
Maybe you'll actually get done.
Well, if I don't have to help everybody else, then I can get my car done.
Hey, well,
Didn't he say
mine's
like
in
2
one
weeks
piece.
ago he'd have it done in 2 weeks?
That's what he said. That's what I heard.
That was when we were supposed to get the motor that Saturday.
Yeah, the motor got delayed on the delivery. I mean, if you want to pay $500 to have it shipped, you can.
I don't know. You got the big money. You can do it.
So, yeah, we got that. Rocket keeps sending me wrong spindles for the left front. You tell me, yeah, you tell them the standard spindle that comes on a Rocket. They consider a standard spindle a drop spindle. And what I consider a drop spindle is a standard spindle.
Well, smart people would take measurements and then call
No,
back.
Well,
they did.
Ronnie
They
took
did.
measurements and he said that's a standard
It
spindle.
was a half-inch off too.
So
Yeah, it was weird.
got that coming up. Hopefully in August we'll be racing. Volusia. Fingers crossed. What else?
Y'all did some golfing.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's gonna be a whole segment.
Oh Lord.
Whole segment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm really excited to get back together. Ready to go racing. So I can only hear shit from y'all. So watch, I'm gonna win that first race out. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Hey, so I want to bring something up. Hey, how was that starting that heat race
What you talking about, bro? It's
Wet.
last weekend?
Blue.
How was it?
Back.
What that white and orange blur look like?
equipment.
It looked like I was getting
Equipment
underneath
difference.
I just want to make sure I brought that up.
You see the equipment difference
Other than
though?
that mad slider I
I
threw
mean,
in the
you
one.
gave him a bar that was
Yeah,
trash.
you slid on that. You slid on that.
Bro, tell him, bro. You gave him a piece of shit ball.
I mean,
What the heck, Biggin?
we've raced junk forever. I mean, I can't
No,
really
no,
blame
no.
them.
His is high class. You know, if Thomas gets, just grab that.
Mine's high class.
Sit
Mine's
over
high
there in the
class.
weeds.
You know why Thomas isn't talking shit right now? Because he's seen my car with no body on it. Is it really that high class?
I have too.
Everybody in Hendry County did.
Justin.
Damn!
Darn
Come
it.
on, dog. I thought you were on my team.
That was good.
Hey, I was the one pulling panels out
Yeah, touche.
and putting tear offs on.
Touche.
Listen, what matters? There's another race car on the track.
Period. The only thing,
Both of
Steve.
y'all shut up.
Period.
'Cause I'm tired.
Period. Thomas, I know you got a lot to talk about.
Man, we did a lot this week between after East Bay getting canceled because of the rain, and then getting her ready for yesterday, supposed to be, but Mother Nature did it again and canceled us. But we did a lot. We went and cut shock mounts out, removed them.
You took the shocks out?
Yeah, I took
Took him
shock
dinner.
mount.
I told him, I said, you got to show your car some love, so he took him to dinner. He left his wife at home.
No, but we changed the shock mounts, moved it around, put it back on the scales, got it right. It made it easier to adjust, so it helped out a lot. And she was ready Friday night, but can't do much when the rain's coming. So
So this car been on the lift?
yeah,
dude.
You've been spoiled, haven't you?
I have been. I ain't gonna lie, I'm used to it in weeds.
He's gonna jack up the car with a jack again and go stupid.
Hop right up. I know. As soon as it got there Wednesday, I went up there and wiped down all the extra little dust from all the sediment from it, the mud settling, and wiped it off and swept it up and got it right to where we can work on it. But aside from that, it didn't do too much to it. Beat my body back straight, put the body back on.
Steven goes, why is that nose so high? I said, it's none of your business. Don't worry about it. We'll see if it works. So,
You got it higher on one side than the other.
don't worry about it.
We're gonna see it when it rolls out off the
When it
trailer.
in Victory Lane. If it does that, I'm doing belly flop on his freaking hood.
That might hurt.
No, I wouldn't do
My dad says you have a big bill to pay.
Yeah, I know. We got some buggies and cleaning up to do. I definitely do. No doubt.
So, how was your weekend? Memorial weekend. How was that?
It was good, yeah. It was. Went camping, what was it, Friday? No, not Friday night. Saturday. Went camping Saturday. Hung out. Went to the pool. And then we went to Adventure Island Sunday. Which that was pretty fun. Only rode one ride. We was in Lazy River the whole time. Besides that, we was just chilling. But then Monday morning, someone wants to say, "Hey, you want to go golfing?" And I was like, "I've never been." He was like, "It's all right. I suck too, so let's go." So I was like, screw it, let's go. I go first hole, right in the trees. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go.
Yeah,
Oh
but,
no, I suck again.
No,
but then you see me, my shit goes straight to the woods.
yeah, it smacked off the tree, rolled right back to us. I was like, okay, not bad. Okay, I ain't as mad at it.
2 hours later, let's go to hole number 2.
Yeah, no, right? No, we just would play where Zach played. We just screw it, let's go. We wasn't there keeping score.
Was that the only decent one?
Yeah,
Zach's good, dude.
Zach
Zach's
is
good.
good.
Zach's
Zach
good
is
golfing.
I was pretty
There's not a
decent
whole lot
for
that Zach's good at,
golfing in
so.
Crocs.
Right, Zach?
Dang.
Take it easy over there.
No, but about hole 5, I broke the 3, and
No, you made it through the first. On 8 it cracked.
I was gonna say 8.
8 it cracked. 9 it broke.
8 was a far hole though. It was over the pond,
It
wasn't
wasn't
it?
that far.
Was he hitting the ground?
8's not that far. It's just over the pond.
I
That's
just
a lot.
No, but yeah, and then we was chilling, and then this guy over here is like, "You want a beer?" And I was like, "Screw it." 8 o'clock in the morning, we're golfing. I mean,
It was 9 o'clock. I mean, let's not seem like we're out all.
yeah, it was 9
9
because it was
o'clock.
after the first 9.
We finally saw the little cart girl come.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey, it said like buy 5, get a 6 beer free or something.
And then a free shot or something.
I was like, hey, we do this, can we get a free shot? She goes, heck yeah. I go, Thomas, what do you want?
Did he play better after?
No, he broke my clubs.
That's where you
I
continue
played
to break
decent after
another
still.
club.
That's where the
I broke another club on 16, okay?
Broke
we had
the-
2 holes
The
to
main
go.
club,
That I need.
the driver.
You was damn near done
No.
What were you
anyway.
hitting? Did you hit a tractor tire again?
No, I was actually doing good. I probably hit an alligator when the head of that club
Dude.
went in the pond.
The ball went nowhere. The club goes like this in the air, goes about 50 yards and lands in the pond.
It's still floating there too.
Well, but
He didn't even know his club was broke.
No, I did. Like, I hit it, and then I seen it flying, and I was like, shit, another one. And I was like, damn, man.
Dude, it was...
I felt like shit because it wasn't my clubs. I mean, besides that, me and Zach are on the ground laughing our ass off because it was the second one already. But it was a good weekend. We had a good time.
At that point, dude, I was like, let's go home. I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't even tee off anymore. Then I was like, Zach walked away. I was like, Zach, Tom's going to use your club. He goes, fudge that!
Over there pissing in the bushes. Like that. No, you ain't. Oh, man. Good time, good time.
It was a good weekend.
Yeah, it was. For not racing, it was a good weekend.
Camping was fun.
Yeah.
Riding was fun. You were supposed to show up. You didn't show
I
up.
did not show up. I pulled a
He
Steven.
was scared.
You pulled a Steven. You did.
Pulled a Steven.
All the hate on Steven.
I mean,
I see your dad's back there typing away. He's about to talk some trash back there.
So far, all he said is, "Who is we?"
Wee wee. So, what do you got? You got some Chastain stuff going on?
oh, yeah.
Honestly,
No,
man, I
that
just
Kyle
just
Larson,
leave that one on the
Denny
show
Hamlin.
notes because, like,
So,
No,
you know it's gonna happen.
Oh, so-
I want to touch on
let's-
that.
I forgot to say the club of the week is Thomas.
For the clubs, yeah.
For the clubs for breaking,
Yeah.
no matter what,
Hey, it wasn't
racing.
for racing, though. It was for golfing.
You're rough on it.
I'm on the wrong channel. No race talk. Just been plain old scratch and sniff. What do you got, buddy?
Well, let's see. We covered Amish not being able to use ratchets. Covered all that. Well, we had some flow racing last night. The historic 100, which, if I heard correctly, is a 50-lap feature.
I thought it was the actual dream.
So, still don't understand why you call it the 100 if it's 50-lap feature.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Maybe it's 100 miles.
Oh, it was raining, and
They shortened it to 50.
they left their caution lights on the whole time too while it was raining.
Oh, they're letting you know.
But that was at that West Virginia Motor Speedway. That's a 5/8 mile track,
Yeah, that's haul ass fast, and better hope like you got 3 more motors in the truck.
and it was their first race of the season for that racetrack.
I think John Horn is there, videoing, and he posted a picture of him coming down the backstretch at him. He said, "Selling valve springs at WVMS."
Well, let's see that, and that track, I was surprised because they had the rain delay. Track was saturated. The first heat rolls out, and it's dry. It's dusty. So it dried up kind of like some of the tracks down here do. But, and then we had the old Bang Banger started us out, and
Bang, bang.
one of them flipped. They never showed it though. They just said that he flipped. So
Could have been Zach.
Might have been Zach.
No, it's not.
Could you
I
imagine him?
kept it on all fours every time I race something.
It just stuffed it in.
Hey.
I just move people out of my way.
Or walls.
Okay.
Part that come on.
KB.
Yeah, KB
Yeah.
did win, bro.
He won.
He
KB
won.
Friday night. World Outlaw.
Oh yeah.
Kudos to him, man.
They finished second last night.
Nick,
Brad Charlotte.
was it Nick Hoffman picked up his first World Outlaws win too?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they only had 26 late models, only 3 heat races. They had RTJ won first one, Brandon Overton won second one, Spencer Hughes picked up the third one. Jimmy Owens was leading in heat 3 and broke a rear end, which brings into a question: how hard is it to change a rear end in them cars? Is it something 2 guys could do, or would you need a crew to do it between races?
I mean, if you already have one set up ready in the trailer,
Yeah, if you
like
have a
if you have the bars connected, all you gotta do is connect J bar, put it on. It's easy. As long as your measurements are the same as the one in the car. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're talking about like 8 bolts, man.
Is it so easy? That's why you don't do it. That's why you don't do it.
Oh,
Or what'd you say?
he didn't even hear it.
Shout out! Oh, snap! Somebody else doesn't do that sitting over there.
Thomas.
Yep, I'm in the comment section on his. Thanks, Cat.
Oh, and he did check track record too. KB did check track record.
Oh yeah. Got
Fast
that.
time overall.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, that one was rain shortened. They had sport mods out there and started to rain and never got restarted. But
F you, Mother Nature.
yeah, she won every race in the state of Florida, I think, this weekend. Again, she's on a hot streak this year.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we almost completed the whole show Saturday. We went to Speedway Park, did practice, did the heat race. Should have won the heat race. My driver forgets how to turn a go-kart in the middle of the corner, just drives up the racetrack.
Chinatown Friday night. We had a race,
Hey.
dog.
I don't know why, but anyways, we're about to go on the grid for the feature at 4 o'clock, like early. We're gonna be home quick. Rain starts pouring. Then track don't have equipment to fix it, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I remember last time we sat through a rain delay there. It rained for a couple hours. We was racing the slingshots up there, and they sent this giant, jacked up 4-wheel drive truck out there, pulling some tires behind it. He went down the straightaway, and he went to turn, and he kept going straight. It was a little saturated.
I mean-
Dad comes back, he goes, "You want to go run that track in for him?" And I don't care how wet the racetrack is, I'll give it a shot. So it's like, heck yeah. I went out there, quarter throttled it the whole way around, ran the track in. They sent the other slingshots out with us. We got it in. We got the race that night. As them slingshots, they got the slick tires,
Yeah.
so they ain't grooved. So we're not making holes. We're just out there running the track in, packing it, getting the water out.
Oh no! Once the rain came down, I done told them you better start packing a trailer because we're going to the house.
Whoa.
Because that track was already sealed
I
over.
made that
It was
call
sealed.
first.
It's ready. Once that rain hit that, it's like glass, dude.
But we also had the USAC sprints going, Knoxville. Heat 1 was picked up by Mitchell Moles. Heat 2, Carson Garrett. CJ Leary picked up the third one with Dason Pursley going for a ride. He went for a pretty good tumble. We went on to Heat 4 where Wesley Smith won. The guy Isaac Chappell got a slide job gone wrong, and he went higher than the catch fence high and landed it. But and then old J.J. Yaley picked up the B-Main win.
Heck yeah.
It's crazy to look back how good he was. He's the only other person to win all 3 USAC titles in the same year.
Kyle Larson didn't do it?
No. Only him and Tony Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kyle Larson is
Hear
a
that?
champion of all 3.
He didn't do that.
And Kyle Busch can't even sit in one, so.
And I'm a fan of both.
He is.
Hey, so we're going to talk about the Chase Hamlin
Yeah.
incident?
Yeah, that was a potential for Cobb of the week. Chase decides because Hamlin put him in the fence that instead of just riding out and racing, he decided he was going to end Hamlin's day, which ended up ending his own day because he ain't figured out how to wreck someone without wrecking himself. And tries to act like the car did it by itself, but you can clearly see him turn the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Intentionally wreck Denny Hamlin.
I personally think that the Cobb of the Week should be anybody who commented on anybody's Facebook post saying that Brad Keselowski caused it all. If you're too stupid to watch a replay and actually see what happened, maybe you should just keep your mouth shut. The bad part is when I'm not even a Denny fan. Matter of fact, I really dislike him.
You should meet him. He's a nice guy.
But when you watch the replay and see that he clearly got tight in the center of the corner and got out of the gas.
But then they said they checked the SMT data. He let out about a quarter of the throttle. He was still 3/4 throttle.
I mean, we all know that sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to try to make a car turn. But the point is he did let out. You can see it. So
Yeah.
I mean, had y'all got to that point as a race before? You just got fed up with it?
When you want to wreck somebody?
Yes.
yeah, I've done it.
Can we say who?
No.
Was it Billy? It was Billy Howard. Shout out. Yes, sir. Thomas Track Tires.
Yeah.
Hey, Ricky said you gotta take notes from him. He went to Southern last weekend, and he was just
You
carrying
said
the left front.
Scooby said Thomas has to take notes?
No, Ricky.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I want to make sure I
No,
heard
it's
that.
She's got the mystery
Ew.
machine.
I just had to make sure I heard that.
Anyway,
He drove all the way up to Southern.
he drove all the way to Southern, and he was just toting the left front tire across
Yeah.
the track tires. So
He was. He sent me the video.
Heck
He
yeah.
was doing
this
it.
is how you do it.
He was.
That's a
He
long
got to do it at
ride.
East Bay too now, though.
Josh, you ever got that mad before?
Different.
Yeah.
Have you done it, though? You can be honest.
I've never intentionally wrecked somebody. I've let someone know I was upset. I did accidentally put a guy on his roof one time, though.
And what?
Hey, me too.
Slingshot. This guy just decided that he was going to drive into the corner wide open and hit me in my door. And he spun out. And caution comes out. Next thing I know, he's hitting me in my left rear. So I'm shoving him back. And then he shoved me up, and I shoved him back. And then me and my brother sandwiched him. And then at that point, it was up at Marion County. It was coming off a 4, and I was like, I'm just going to get away from this guy. So I floor it, take off. He takes off with me, and I see him go down real low and start turning. I'm like, he's going to stuff me in the wall. So I locked the brakes up. He come across my nose, went head on into the fence, and flipped himself over and was trapped in the car.
Nice.
Daniel
But,
said he has never either.
Oh, first off, Daniel, what about Bubba's? What about that race when you...
His brother.
Huh?
Wasn't that his brother?
No.
No.
For his brother.
He did it for his brother. Because someone went after his brother on the back
Oh,
chute.
by the way, Daniel, you kissed my ass because I know why you said
That's
that.
big.
You.
Why'd he say it?
What'd you do, Steve?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Yeah, Daniel, tell him what you did.
No, you tell us. You're here right now.
He wrecked me in a heat race way back in 2005. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
I mean, I door slammed Steven in the heat race. Going down his front chute. And he was mad at me. I didn't know why.
It wasn't a heat race.
Why
it
y'all
was a
so
feature.
rough?
Oh,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna door slam Steven like no tomorrow.
Dude, I will door slam Steven every race.
Hell, Josh might
Every
get Thomas
race.
next week.
He's got
If
to
he-
catch me.
Oh,
Dog, you're gonna make me go home and work on that car.
Me too, cause
Speaking of which,
mine's
when do I
gonna
need to
work
come
on.
get that?
You might want to come get it now. It still needs to be washed.
No, that's messed up.
Have you ever intentionally wrecked a driver?
Oh, I already said that. Last like 2 episodes ago. I'm not gonna bring it up
It
again.
says it like every.
I don't think it's have you, it's how many.
1, 2,
7.
I mean, it depends what you want to say. Like go-karts, you just gotta move them out of the way, so that counts and that counts.
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you're outlaw 4.
Yeah, there's 2. I got a video of them both.
Oh yeah. I seen one of them.
Someone on the back chute,
Yeah.
on the topless race, and Billy Dukes. But that was like history, you know. Me and Billy are cool now. He's still got people, Howard.
No, I don't. Not at all. Me and Billy are tight.
You know what I say? I'll crash them all. I don't care. If I can't
No,
catch it,
you had to crash Jake. Poor guy was on his way to get his first win, and you just couldn't let it happen.
listen.
No.
That race was actually special though because it was either Dalton's birthday or it was a memorial race for
And
him.
then what made it even better is your boy Scooby pulled it off.
He
after
did,
you
dude.
fucked it up.
Yeah, but see how far back he was?
Yeah, but still, that's what I'm saying.
No, that was a good win for him.
Wait, you wrecked somebody and still didn't win a race?
I didn't really wreck anyone. I went on the bottom and Jake came down,
You
so
wrecked him. Don't start.
so
that
we door
bullshit.
slammed, and instead of him just fucking like going up, he just kept turning, so I just drove right through him.
So where I come from, he wrecked him.
No, he held his line.
Thank you, honey. Something you don't
Jake
know
did
well
all
about.
that.
You can't even hold your damn line down straight away. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's why it's crash you.
Whatever you got to do.
I mean, you had Thomas' car like that. Now it's
Okay.
yeah, boys.
Oh Lord.
I mean, he still got taken to Gapplebee's, but
Who?
oh,
Dude, he had a 2850.
go.
Dude, if that car
Listen,
finished the top
it could
three.
have been a 3250, but it never seemed more than half throttle. So
Pull that fuel pump off.
That was
Pull it
far
off,
for second
baby.
in that heat race.
Y'all be embarrassed.
Damn.
Oh God.
I ain't catching that 2850, but that was the second place car in that heat race.
Listen, if they had equal motors, it'd be all right. He put a straight Ranger motor in that car, dude. How do you do that to your own fam?
when that's all the funds that my own
Very
fam
easy.
has, you're
What
right.
can you
That's how
afford?
do it.
Nothing. Well, here's a Ranger motor.
Hey,
Ding dong.
we have a motor for you. Dennis truck.
Yeah,
My grandpa said he's got a block.
It's got a block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put
Got an
that
extra block.
on that son. Big fatty.
I had to talk about that.
Oh.
So anyways,
I'm
long
gonna
story
sleep in
short,
an hour.
we've all lost our temper at one point or another behind the wheel.
It's part of racing, man.
It is part of
Especially-
racing.
I never did.
But
I
I
really
was
haven't.
I was glad to see NASCAR kept the precedent up. The precedent
Well, yeah,
that
you
they set
can't.
with Bubba Wallace.
You can't
because,
suspend Bubba Wallace and then not suspend
like,
Chase Elliott for the exact same thing.
anybody who's followed any kind of racing or knows anything about NASCAR knows that Lowe's in general with Charlotte has had a very nasty past for drivers in the past 20, 30 years. And to see him turn him head on in the wall in the middle of the trial like that was just, are you freaking kidding me?
Which, by the way, that was a really good Coke 600.
Yeah.
2 years in a row, it's been probably one of the best races of the
I
year.
think it was just a racing deal.
No. Wrecked him has been going. But at 180 mile an hour, that's probably not the best thing to do.
Hell yeah. Pretty
That's why
cool.
most of the guys wait till Bristol or Martinsville and get their payback. So
Swapping Larson KBs. Mm-hmm. Kyle Larson led the whole race and
Bump and run.
bump and run, baby. Can't hang with big dogs now. Better take it easy. He holds the deeds of that track. He owns that track.
Just be sweeping up the ones.
Yeah, man. He got that broom ready in the holler. Nothing? You have nothing to say?
no.
That's a first.
Congrats. You cheer for the guy that won race is nice.
Thank you. Says the guy that has gator colors.
Damn.
Why we always gotta bring that up, man? At least mine's not all black.
That's what color a race car is supposed to be.
Oh man, every car's the same color. You're
It
not
don't.
different.
It don't show nothing. So if I have
Wash
to,
the
if I
thing.
knock the front clip off of it, I can at least put it back on and use black spray paint. You can't match nothing with yours.
Actually, I found some paint that matches pretty good.
Does it?
It just don't have the hammer effect, but it's the same shade.
It's a Caterpillar.
It's some white Walmart metallic blue.
$40 a can.
Maybe got 20.
Danny Hamlin did the same beginning of the year, admit it, no suspension, hate crybabies.
He actually did get in trouble though because he admitted it on his podcast.
Yep.
They didn't do anything to him at the time because there was no proof. It looked like he just got tight and up into Ross Chastain. It was when he went on his podcast and said, "Yeah, I did it on purpose," that he did get fined.
You want to know what happens when you get Chastain?
What?
This is what happens.
But
Damn.
did he put him in the right rear though?
No, he didn't send him head on into the
Exactly.
wall.
So whoever said that was the same thing, that is not true. Because there's two totally different things between turning somebody and hooking them. Totally different.
No, you still fucking wrecked him.
Yeah, we know that you know the difference though.
No, you just drive through him.
Bubba won't make why not. New trailer took fuel funds.
Who said that?
Well, Rhett Wilson goes, "Why not this year?" And Ricky goes, "Bubba won't make why not. New trailer took fuel funds this year."
They gonna sell a truck for gas money?
Ricky's gonna haul it. He just don't know it yet.
What about Kyle Busch's boy, man? He's been ripping it, son. That kid's in all kind of different cars.
Oh yeah.
That's
Him and Keelan Harvick are driving something new every week. It seems like.
even Larson's little boy hauls, but
They're really good.
I didn't know this, but at Millbridge they race all through the week. So they race Tuesdays. And,
They have like a go kart night and then a mini sprint night.
yeah. So I was talking to Justin Lamb, and he's like, "Dude, we go there, and there's at least 20 to 30 of them little guys." And what I like about the Wing Champs is you buy your tires at the racetrack, you race them, you give them back. There's no prepping. When you get there, you get your tire 10 minutes before the race starts. You put them on, you get done, give them back.
That's the way all go-kart racing should be.
No, negative.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
All go-kart
That would
racing
save
should
y'all
be just
so
like
much
that.
money.
So much time and money, and there would be go-karts coming out of the woodworks for
Have
every
you trying to
class
put
and
Austin
stuff
Prey
like
out of
that.
business down there?
Hey, listen, I'm just saying it. That's how it should be.
Wow.
I was one of the.
You're trying to
parents who
you're
couldn't
trying to take
afford-
the chemical guys, like, that's how the guys make a living. It's off the chemicals.
Sorry, that's not my problem. I want cart count versus some guy charging me $150.
You can't fit in a go-kart. So what's the matter?
Hey man, sorry. Ricky said he's sick that weekend.
Damn it.
Oh man, they had the car store on too, man. At Langley Speedway, had them little bandoleros out there.
Dude, I watch them videos. Them things haul ass.
They do. They go fast.
They
for what
get
are.
it.
They're trying to get them going here in Florida. They're hit or miss. Some weeks you show up, there'll be 10 of them. Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3. So.
They're nice.
Yeah, the ladder in Florida is kind of weird. It's you either go straight from go karts into a stock car, or you go on dirt. There's not really, other than Legends cars, there's not really a small car class. I mean,
There's a few racetracks though on asphalt you can actually drive a big car at 10 years old. So
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
My new favorite asphalt driver is TJ DeCare.
TJ's kind of badass.
He is a badass. He is the badass. Not from me, but it's alright. That kid can get in anything, dude. A super, a truck. Kid's fast, dude.
he didn't learn to drive a Supra from you.
What? Man, my crate motor. My car
Oh,
right now, I runs your car right now, I'll tell you that.
too.
Where's your
That's
motor?
only because your chassis is lighter.
Where's your motor?
Where's your motor?
Mine's sitting in the shop, at least.
But it's not in the car.
Oh, I'm putting it in the car today.
Go for it.
It will.
I'll work on Sunday, sorry.
You know what?
Dang, he said you
How's
don't do
that
no.
change from any other day to
Don't say he
the
ain't.
That's what he does in the shop, dude. He sits on the chair and that's all he does, playing on his phone.
I'll work on it. It's Facebook official that Brandon Yates is a 72 screw.
We
Damn.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
At least with Josh racing my car, it'll be taken care of this week instead of never being covered and sitting in the weather.
Boom!
Damn!
Man, it's not fire.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Josh. Good deal. Thanks, pal.
Ricky says he said Thomas will be putting that motor into work off the bill.
Perfect opportunity. What is this weekend? What race is this weekend?
We were waiting.
Okay, well.
Oh,
you started
are you in a hurry? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. So this weekend, boys, is our race.
The Let's Go Carl.
Let's Go Car Race. We have sponsored it. So for the confusion, everybody's worried about payout. We put money on top. Okay? So we put money straight to the winner. Because as these racers, I don't go to run second. I don't go to run third. I go to win. That's all I care about is the money to win. I don't care about 10th. I mean, as those racers, we all agreed to sponsor. Let's sponsor the winner. You know? So it's going to be cool. I hope a lot of cars show up. You get your debut in an Outlaw.
Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna jump behind the wheel of Brian Sykes' 23S. Gonna give it a shot. Got big shoes to fill. 23's been fast this year.
What shoes?
Well, that boy that's been winning all them races with that car.
Did he races?
Yeah!
Hey, how many feature wins you got?
0.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but how long you been racing?
That's besides the point.
How long you been racing?
How long you been racing?
Year 3.
I mean, no wonder
Oh,
why.
hold on, wait a second. How many feature wins that you got in the past 3 years?
A lot.
Thomas.
Oh, I'm talking to me about saying.
Thomas,
What?
I'm asking you a question.
3 years?
Yeah.
None.
Oh, how many I got?
Well, no wonder why you gave him junk.
Aurora Campbell,
I rest my
Ford
case.
Ranger.
I rest my case.
You had him on springs, bro.
He was talking shit. I had to put him on blast.
Jeez.
A Roy Campbell, a Ford Ranger.
I mean, who has all that money to spend $7,000 on a motor?
I don't.
You?
Not me. That's my daddy.
Hey.
I'm brokering head. I mean,
For real.
listen, RCP, I gotta thank them, dude. They've been with me forever. They buy what I need when I need. I mean, without them, I wouldn't be racing.
This is an awesome
your parents.
sponsorship plug, by the way.
And your aunt.
And my aunt, dude, she's been there. It wouldn't matter with go-karts. Whatever
Awesome
I needed,
sponsorship plug.
whatever I needed, she'll buy, dude. So I gotta thank my parents, you know, RCP. I gotta thank people who help me. Screw you, Steven.
What do you do? Show up and drive?
Yes, he's Hollywood.
Trying to get there, trying to come to that super late mall stage, you know what I'm saying? It's not working out. It's not gonna come.
Need another 600 horsepower.
But anyways, man, I hope this race goes really well. There is practice Friday. If y'all want it, what? You're a cop. Squirrel.
Who married you?
Ooh.
You're what?
Say that.
Yeah, that is a big ass seat to fill. You can thank, you know, someone behind you. What size is that seat?
Big.
What time is practice Friday? Contact Candace Keeley for further details.
Yes, contact Candace. You know, she's hard to get a hold of. She's so busy.
We'll post it.
A 43. Holy cow! That's a big old seat.
Damn.
You had that thing custom made or what?
Damn. Believe it or not, it was actually in the car when Brian bought it.
Brian's got to slide in that seat, man.
Oh, yeah, he does now.
You know, we need to get you to the gym. So you can sit back.
Really? You got a nice little shed going on there, too, Hoss.
My dad always told me to build a mansion for your tool. Okay? So I'm doing what my daddy told me.
Oh, shit.
Okay?
We can answer that question. That's Brandon.
Who'll be the one to get the cross strap? I am. I'm designated for the cross strap.
I mean, I can reach mine. I'm good. You ain't gotta get mine.
I mean, I had to do it. My boy asked because he had to grab mine when I was younger, so I had to repay the favor.
Did he have to buckle you in?
Yes, he did one time.
I was the only person that buckled his ass in his champ car for quite a long time, so.
Yeah.
Because you want to talk about Hollywood. When he was freaking 8, 9 years old, he got in the seat and sat just like this.
Buckle me up.
Put his feet on the pedals.
Gloves, helmet.
Didn't touch shit. Had to put a steering wheel on and everything. Then he fired a go-kart up and all I do is sit there.
Ready to
Walk
go.
over and smack him in the helmet, not even turn his eyes.
Ready to go.
Focus.
Hey, hell yeah.
Joni said not. Not what?
That would be me.
Oh yeah, that was her for a while too.
I said for a while.
Listen,
Joni.
she was my designated tire washer. That's why her back hurts so bad now.
From carrying you all these years.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What are you laughing about?
Her comment, that was pretty funny.
I'm gonna punch him in the stomach.
Go for it.
Joni is probably your number one fan.
She is my number one fan.
Yeah.
That's somebody's opinion.
Yep.
You guys hang out with me, so I hope you are fans.
It's questionable on days.
Thank you. But she did say she would never stand in a corner of me driving a late model again. She said it's the scariest thing ever. This hauling ass and this. I mean, y'all take it easy, guys. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that, but you know what I'm saying?
Jeez, man.
Y'all doing
Don't
20,
make me-
20-second laps.
Don't make me put some wide tires on the street starting to embarrass you now.
You can go to Nemore and do that. You
Do a
put
super street class?
yeah, dude. Put some late model tires in that thing.
They run two-wheeler chassis too, don't they?
Yeah.
Your dad said you're not his hero.
I don't care.
I'm your dad's hero.
You are my dad's hero. Here we go.
Brandon about
Billy
wrecking the
Howard.
scooter.
What about wrecking the scooter
At the old race
at the
shop
old
one
race
night.
shop one night?
Man, that's not cool.
What'd you do, man?
So my dad bought these little scooters that had like a little wheel motor on it. So I crank that bad boy up. I'll be riding it. I started doing this, like more tire. Wow! Dude, my face was all, dude, it was all messed up. It was bad. I came in a shop bleeding. They're like, what happened? I was crying. Scooter! Scooter!
Oh man.
David Kelly had one of them once. You had to push start it,
Calling
though. You
ass
couldn't
on
pull
the
the
602
cord.
is not a thing.
You had to ride it like a
Yeah,
regular
yeah. So you got a 602 in your car though, didn't you? I got Mexicans to clean my car. Wow. That's wrong, Ricky.
Yeah, what did he say? He said I got a few Mexicans to wash my car and a few Modelos. Lordy, Ricky, Lordy.
I mean, I got to watch you and Billy get wrecked. That was pretty cool, though. Since Billy intentionally wrecked you on the backstretch.
He knows that.
Back.
He knows that.
Weed whacker motor got away from him. It did, dude. The thing hauled ass.
Hey, it got more power than 602.
Go. Y'all keep talking a lot about 602s, but y'all are going to end up on them. Watch. Y'all
604s.
are going to end up on crate motors.
Same thing.
Same thing.
No, there's 50 more horsepower.
50.
Yeah.
Okay, but if that track dries
I got
out,
50
it's
more
over.
horsepower.
I'm counting for that
Why
ass.
do you act like throttle control is not a thing?
Because in the 602, it's not. All you gotta do is lay your foot on the floor.
You think that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if you got in my car, you'd be fucking lost. You'd be lost.
Clearly, everyone knows I'm talking shit.
You'd be lost.
Look, I don't care how slick the track is. Tim gave it a big motor, still gonna be there.
Wrong. Crate motor all day. Wrong.
That man has got
Wrong.
more throttle control.
Wrong.
I've watched
Speaking
him.
of, I need to get
He can
Timmy
do
out
it.
here.
Dude.
He'll do it again.
Hey, he was personally responsible for making me go about 10 mile an hour faster on the straightaway at Clewiston last time we were there. So for about 4 laps in a row.
I mean, to me, I agree with a crate motor. If that track gets black, I agree with crate motor. I mean, look at the modifieds. Them crate motors might suck in the heat race, but that track gets glass, it's over.
Yeah, but there ain't nobody in the modified right now with a crate motor as fast.
Barnhart for a couple races he did.
Not this year.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, we're talking now.
How many wins you won that street stock this year?
One.
Good job. Proud of you. One hit wonder. You too. One hit wonder. Thomas.
I'll get there.
Yeah. You
I'll be
hit.
2 hit wonder though. I ain't going.
2 hit wonder.
Oh,
Yeah, by the time I actually get to race, we're only gonna have like 2 races left. So.
That's true.
I wish I was cool as Thomas.
I'll try.
He's a badass.
Who breaks
Yeah.
clubs?
He
Dude.
breaks clubs. He wrecks tractor tires.
I'm rough on equipment, dog.
Dude, you're horrible.
You sound
That's
like
why
a-
the nose is so high. So we just run them over now. We don't bend the bumper. We just run 'em straight over.
I still think you should set it at an angle where you just kind of, it just goes up on the hood and flies off.
Yeah, be careful. You're right behind him, dude. Whew, be careful, dude.
Try not to stay.
If you think he's in the corner early, there's a reason. Truck tire there. Mm-hmm. No comment.
So are we gonna have a private tutor session to tell these two how to run a Callow and not tear shit up?
I've already been taking lessons.
I do need a tutor
I've
session.
already been working on it.
Do not run in 3 hot.
Hey Brian, can you run into turn 3 wide open? You can answer that question if you want, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to run me through how to grab that thing.
Someone let me ride Outlaw 4 so I can spank Brian Barnes Saturday night. Hey, I'm down with
Who
it.
said that?
Billy.
Put him in the 72.
Put him in this. No.
If he's gonna pay me $500 to win, $500 to rent.
500 plus damages. Right.
So can we work on getting Zach to face the field with the car mobile?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Can we do that?
Cat's gonna be on Car Mobile.
Should we
See you
ride
gonna
that
warm it up
thing?
the tire, son.
I mean, as I hear right now, Billy's basically saying Brian Barnes ain't nothing. He said he's slow. He don't want smoke. You can, but the outcome isn't not so good. Sykes. That was in practice too, wasn't it?
Yep.
It made that car faster. After he did that. So. Boys, let's go ahead and close this up. Thanks some sponsors, and we'll get out of here.
You done already?
You got more?
Good question.
We didn't even talk about late model stock racing, man. It had actually some excitement, man.
Oh, okay, let's do it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They had themselves a big old pile up. One of them where somebody spun out and somebody came about 30 seconds later and doored him, and more people spun out. And then there was a fight. I'm not really sure why, but somebody was throwing punches at one of the safety workers.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, with about 31 to go, the light shut off.
Mine.
That's some never mind. That's some East Bay stuff. I don't know why the lights just keep going off every year there.
I heard somebody plugged a hairdryer and blew a fuse or something.
It was Steven.
Yeah,
he's getting all that back hair ready for the race.
Oh. Yeah, it was actually some pretty good racing. It was at Langley. Langley's one of them tracks where if you get on the outside, you can pinch the guy down, hold him off, and have some good side by side racing. That car store, I didn't realize it's a crate class, but they have a Ford crate option.
Nice.
But then I looked it up, and the Ford crate's like another $5,000.
Yeah, it's built by McGonigal, I believe.
I mean, anything we'll afford, I've seen come apart. Excuse me.
I mean,
How's your Ranger holding up?
We ran Ford crates back
It's
in the
holding
day,
up good,
so-
ain't it?
I don't drive it.
Oh, that's why. That's why it's still together.
I mean, didn't Poland run a lot of Ford stuff? They were fast.
Yeah, but all his motors always.
Yeah, but you can't run a Chevy rear end. You'll lose the whole axle.
Yeah, no.
You gotta run a Ford rear end.
Thomas is a 2-hit wonder. You wonder what he's going to hit next.
The tractor tire or the wall? We got them both
Who
covered.
said that?
Sykes.
Ew!
Oh, Brian, come on now. Let's not go there.
Hey, why are you moving it?
I think she's ready.
She's like,
Okay. Okay. Let's close this thing up.
Alright, man, we're gonna thank Tampa Test Kitchen, Multi-Roll, Barstow Motorsports, Tosca Roofing. You got Buffalo Avenue powder coatings on the car. I don't know if y'all looked at my car. It's got a really good paint job on it. He just did Brandon's.
That's the guy that forgets whose car it is.
Trying to shout people out, this guy. Also got to thank LaRoche Towing.
That's it? That's all you got?
I think that's all.
You're good?
I think so.
Oh.
I would thank that Brandon guy, but he's mean. So.
I never get thanked anyways. What are you doing? Oh, close in view? Okay.
Close
Let
up.
me get my...
Hold on, I'm gonna hit the save.
Get perfect.
Look, she has to back up.
Thanks, Carl Juice. Yeah, man. Carl Juice. Golly! What are you doing?
Yo, just say your thank yous.
Oh, okay. I gotta thank RCP. Gotta thank my boy Zach because I actually give him a shout out.
For waiting to the last minute to put gear on, man.
Yeah, last minute putting gear on. I gotta thank Candace Keeley. She's helped me a lot. She's definitely helped with the podcast, and I gotta thank these guys for coming along and agreeing and doing a podcast that's definitely shot off. And y'all be there for that race, man. It's gonna be a good race. I'm glad we could actually sponsor a little bit of money up for the feature winner.
You can run any tire, right?
You can run any tire.
Yep.
Don't matter.
Any Hoosier.
Any Goodyear.
Can I borrow your late model?
Back in the
You want right rear?
Alright, Thomas.
All right, I gotta thank Yates Motorsports first off. And
Whoa! You hear that?
Majestic Fabrication, Bubba J Manufacturing, SD Motorsports helping me out with stickers and just everyone that keeps me going.
LaRoche Towing, Total Home Improvement, AJ Harris Plumbing,
With
Randy and Doug Johnson. My mom and my dad couldn't do it without them. My stepdad John. Anybody who just supports me in general, I'm thankful for the podcast. We're having a lot of fun doing this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there this coming Saturday, or else we all know who would be taking home the money. So,
not you.
I know you'd be taking me to Waffle House.
The other week, too.
yeah, you did. Thanks, and Zach too.
He got another shout out. Thomas, don't do it.
Yeah, skip Thomas.
Not Brandon. Brandon can kiss my ass.
Thank you, Zach, for holding that chair down.
Thank you, buddy.
That thing ain't going nowhere.
Thank you,
boy.
Mr. Jones, for the facility to hold the podcast in.
Jones Boys Racing Motorsport.
All that.
The sponsor, is that everyone? Is that with everyone? Yeah, bro. Like when you get when they put a camera in your face, you're like,
Who said that?
Bowman.
How does it go?
I mean, Bowman would know if he would make it to victory lane this year.
You need to screenshot that. And
Make a confident week picture.
Oh, really?
So,
Probably.
how's it go?
Ooh.
That's how Steven's motor goes.